Hey, Vic with Vic's views here. I'm gonna start opening it up with that Vic's views. But anyway, I've been fighting the kink in my neck. But anyway, I've been watching. Just giving you guys a short little update on from. I'm on episode 4. I'm on episode 6, and this is season 4. It's getting better and better. The heart is a lonely hunter. So Boyd and Jade finds themselves at odds over whether or not they can trust the knowledge of Jade's head. Deeply troubling news from the settlement makes its way to the town. You know, when I watch this show, instantly when it comes on, I'm hooked. Instantly. And I love that. It reminds me back in the days when I was younger and I used to watch Smallville and I used to watch Lost first 3 seasons. After that, I was lost. And Lost is behind, the people that made Lost is behind, uh, you know, this show. But it's just, I never get tired of watching this. I never get bored. Somebody made a comment that it was too slow. But I don't think it's too slow. I just think that they're just, making a compelling series, man. They're not jumping to conclusions. It's just like, I'm sitting here trying to figure stuff out. I'm trying to figure out why is these things like this? You know, how is this town not being noticed by just regular people? How is it just, it's like people are driving by it or something, or just made the wrong turn because, once you make a wrong turn, you go down that road, and once you hit that log, you stuck in that town. But it's a, man, I can't get enough of this, you guys. I just hope they don't drop the ball. Um, but every time I watch this, it just I never get tired of watching it, man. Each episode is, you know, this episode was 52 minutes, 53 minutes, 52 minutes, 48 minutes, 54 minutes, 54 minutes. So you're looking at a, under an hour episode. But like I said, man, it's just getting better and better. Um, Season 4 is The Arrival. That's that dude in the yellow suit. Trying to find out this dude in the yellow suit, he can transform into people and he eats people actually. And yeah. Season 4, episode 1 is called The Arrival. Season 4, episode 2 called Frey. Season 4, episode 3 is called Merrily We Go. And then season 4, episode 4 is The Myth and the Monsters. Season 4, episode 5, man, was a trip, man. They had these dolls come out of the lake, man, and these dolls was creepy, and they was actually eating people. They didn't eat people, but they killed people. Yeah, they kill people. And well, here's what's really cool about this show is this show saves money, but they're not cheap because they are telling a good story, and it's just each episode just keeps me hooked. Now I know I don't get no many views off this because but I'm trying to build my channel up to how I'm looking at stuff. Eventually somebody will notice or eventually not. But hey, it is what it is. But episode 5 was what a long, strange trip it is. And then episode 6 is after watching it come off that mushroom trip. And he went on that mushroom trip to find out, now they got to figure out how to go down and find these bones. Because these things are not coming out of the tunnels until late at night. They stay in there during the day. But this guy that wears this yellow suit, a yellow jacket, he can shapeshift. So he changed himself into this young girl. And this new guy came in and he couldn't get out, and then he died right away. So he didn't have a big part in the new season, but she was the guy in the yellow suit, and he shape shifted into this young girl. So, and there's so many breadcrumbs and so many things that you could put together. So when you're watching the show, you're literally trying to be like putting things together yourself because I'm watching the movie and I'm trying to figure stuff out. So that's what I like about it. It's you guys out. I know some of y'all don't get in it from, and some of y'all do. And I'm not a very big channel. I know there's some channels out there that's bigger than mine. That's like that dwarfs my channel. And what I mean by that, they probably have a lot more people when they talk about From. They probably have a lot more engagement. But yeah, I just want to put a quick video up. I just literally got done with episode season 4, episode 6. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was not happy with MGM Plus because they set this thing up to where it comes on every week, and it did not come on last week. I had to wait a whole week for this new episode to drop, so I ain't care for that. But I happened to look, and it's on this week, so I don't know why they took that break. It was Memorial Day when they took a break, so I don't know. So yeah, episode 6, season 4. Did you guys watch it? I did. I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie. It's just yeah. Because let me see if I could talk about Boyd and Jade. Boyd and Jade dive deep into the shadows of the past. Things at the settlement take a chilling turn. So that's episode 6. I don't know which one is the. Yeah, and then episode 4, in season 4, is an anomalous discovery puts Boyd and his trusted circle in a high alert. Julie searches for a way to harness her newfound abilities, and Sarah is once again tortured by the voices in her head. Yeah, but episode 4 is when that guy went on that mushroom trip. It was kind of funny. I'm watching another episode where somebody's smoking some type of weed and he's on a trip, and this shows it's on Apple. It's funny too. This is not funny. This is serious, but anyway, you guys, just giving you the update. Have you guys been watching From? Any of y'all out there watching From? I am. We got 4 more episodes to go. It's a 10-episode season. But I just hope they don't drop the ball, because I'm like, I don't want this to drag out to like 9 or 8 seasons. I really don't. I want them to either go one more season and wrap this thing up. I want them to either get out and, I don't want them to do like, because these are the same people that was behind Lost. So you got to understand, Lost lost me. After I got on the 4th season, it lost me. And come find out, they had a writer's strike. And so when they had a writer's strike, that's when they came back with the 4th season. Some of the people that was originally with Lost left. So they had a new group of writers. So when season 4 started on Lost, I didn't care for it. So I dipped out. I tried to watch it, I just dipped out. But Lost, season 1, episode 1 through season 1, 2, and 3 was awesome. But they had a writer's strike. I didn't find out till I was at work one day, and the guy's like, well, he said, I think the reason why you don't like season 4 and 5 and 6 is because right when Lost was big, they had a writer's strike. So remember when they had the writer's strike? I said, yeah, I remember. And then that's what he told me, because when they came back season 4, it felt different because they had, some different writers. And I said, oh, okay. So again, these are the same people, because when you watch the intro, it says from the people that made Lost. Because when I watch this, it's got some Lost vibes. And it's got the main protagonist, the main guy in here, he is from Lost. So I'm just hoping that they don't drop the ball, is what I'm talking about. Because, a lot of times, like Game of Thrones, they dropped the ball in that last season that they had, which I was never into Game of Thrones. It just seemed like it was just watching a porn show. I never did get into it. A lot of people love Game of Thrones. But anyway, hey, From season 4, episode 5, episode 6. The heart is a lonely hunter. So stay tuned. But anyway, God bless. We'll catch you next video. Have a great week out there. Be safe.